yung mga drugstore o drugstore selling fake medicines at yung mga fly-by-night na drugstore, anong ginagawa ninyo sa mga itong nakasala?
Wala po tayong nakita na confirmed na selling po na fake medicine po. Wala po. Dito lang po tayo nakakita sa mga sari-sari store. Ngayon po, kung makikita po natin, kung yung sa counterfeit law kasi, meron po yung penalty of imprisonment.
Do not venture out to make mga ganito, raids and everything without the corresponding prosecution. Kasi kailangan talaga mademanda ito. So you're better off with the NBI conducting or the CIDG. There must be follow-up sa prosecution para mahinto na to. Baka gawain lang ninyong pagkatapos ulit, tapos wala lang. Wala talaga mangyari dito sa mga batas na to. It is on my top list talaga. Lalo na yung ang tao will take the medicine knowing fully well that in his mind he will get better when in truth and in fact is going to get worse.
The News Day continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Vice President Leni Robredo continues to gain support from several sectors in the country. After securing support from economists, Robredo also got the backing of some national artists. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro gives us the front seat to the story.
After getting the backing of more than 100 economists, Vice President Leni Robredo this time got the endorsement of some of the country's most revered artists, including national artists for music Ramon Santos and Ryan Cayabyab, national artist for literature Rio Alma, national artist for dance Alice Reyes, and national artist for visual arts Benedicto Cabrera, among others.
Hindi pa siya presidente, tapat na magsilbi. Ang tono at gawa niya ay walang pagkukunwari.
As we say in theater, bravo, 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 bravo.
Almario said they sent out to the top aspirants their 10-point criteria ng Katipunan sa Kultura at Kasaysayan, which lays out their ambitions for culture, arts, and economy. Only Robredo responded.
Kung iisipin, hindi nyo naman kailangan lumahok pa, pero lumalahok kayo dahil sa malaking pagmamahal sa bayan.
In a latter event, meanwhile, Robredo was yet again swooned by a different group, the Guapos for Leni.
Basta mahal siya, mahal ang bayan, guwapo ka.
On Sunday alone, some 20,000 Kakampinks attended the Pink Sunday rally in Quezon City, the most vote-rich city in the country. However, with a huge turnout, the Quezon City LGU expressed their disappointment over health protocol violations. Interior Undersecretary Jonathan Malaya, however, admitted that enforcement of such rules will be difficult during election season, but still encourages the campaign organizers to set an example to their supporters. However, despite the several groups declaring their support for the VP, Robredo sees a drop of 4% in the latest Pulse Asia survey, but Attorney Barry Gutierrez, spokesperson of the OVP, points out that the survey does not yet reflect the impact of the VP's performance in forums and debates. Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro, we are One News.
Presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos Jr. and his running mate Sara Duterte are currently campaigning in the vote-rich Isabela province. To give us more details, we have on the line Marian Enriquez. She's currently in Kawayan in Isabela. Good morning, Marian. Could you tell us what you're seeing and what the route will look like for the BBM-Sara tandem today?
Good morning. We're actually on our way now to the Isabela province office.
Yeah, we're going to try to circle back to Marian later on. Meanwhile, Health Secretary Francisco Duque III said the country is now generally under low risk for COVID-19. During President Duterte's talk to the people last night, Duque said that the country's healthcare utilization is at low to moderate levels. The secretary also announced that the government will extend its third national vaccination day until February 22. Meanwhile, vaccine czar Carlito Galvez said that 10 regions have now vaccinated at least 70% of their population. This includes the National Capital Region, with over 100% of its population inoculated, and regions 1, 3, and the Cordilleras, which have vaccinated over 80% of their residents. Galvez also said that around 100,000 children aged 5 to 11 have also received their anti-COVID jabs. According to Presidential Advisor Vince Dizon, the government wants to vaccinate 90 million Filipinos by the end of President Duterte's term. But he added that currently, around 3 million senior citizens have yet to receive their COVID-19 shots. This prompted President Duterte to once again call on Filipinos to get vaccinated. Duterte said, along with following health protocols, vaccination is key in finally preventing more COVID-19 infections.
Nakikiusap ako na magpabakuna na kayo. Kasi yung bakuna, pag hindi nyo gamitin, itutusok ko talaga dyan sa tainga mo dyan. Diyan ko padaanin ang COVID. Mahinto na sana itong COVID. And the only way to do it is if most or not all Filipinos are vaccinated.
The OCTA research group says COVID-19 risk levels in highly urbanized cities in Luzon have improved as of yesterday. In a tweet, OCTA's Guido David noted that the cities of Angeles, Dagupan, Lucena, and Olongapo are now at low risk for COVID-19, while Baguio and Puerto Princesa improved to moderate risk category. David pointed out that the cases outside the metro continue to decline, but the expert advised the public to continue observing health protocols. Oil prices are seeing a 7th round of increase since the start of 2022. Transport groups are reiterating their call to the government to pass a law controlling the price of gasoline. Jenny Dongon has the report.
Though jeepney driver Mang Manuel wishes to have a full tank of gas for his PUV, his earnings for a day are barely enough for the needs of his own family. Today, Mang Manuel is in more disappointment as prices of petroleum start climbing again. Danny, meanwhile, earned only 300 pesos after 10 hours of work on Monday. With rising fuel prices, he fears having little to nothing left to sustain his operations and support his family. Today, oil companies will implement another rate hike for the 7th time since the year started. Motorists will have to pay an additional 1 peso and 20 centavos per liter of gasoline. Diesel prices, on the other hand, climbs by 1 peso and 0.5 centavos, while kerosene prices are seeing a 65 centavo increase. In total, gasoline prices have climbed almost 8 pesos since the start of the year. Diesel prices have meanwhile gone up over 10 pesos, while prices of kerosene have increased by over 9 pesos. With this, gasoline prices per liter now stand at 75 pesos. Transport Group Piston now asked, what is the government doing to address the situation?
Talagang pabulusok hindi lamang ang kabuhayan ng mga driver kundi ang lahat ng kabuhayan ng mga mamamayan sapagkat alam naman natin na kapag tumataas po ang presyo ng petrolyo, tumataas din yung mga pangunahing mga bilihin.
The group says the cash assistance allotted for jeepney drivers is not enough. They warn that rising oil prices may eventually mean higher fare for passengers. The group is now urging the government to pass a law to control prices of gasoline.
Ito po ay sumasalamin na doon sa pagpapatunay na walang kontrol ang gobyerno doon sa pagtaas ng presyo ng petrolyo. Kung titingnan po natin sa ngayon, ay dapat magkaroon po ng price control. Batay po sa trend law na kapag umabot po ng 80 per barrel, ay automatic na mayroong suspension na implementation ng pagtataas ng produktong petrolyo dito sa ating bansa.
The Energy Department has yet to respond on the issue, but it has earlier explained that the price hike is due to higher demand overseas as economies of more countries recover. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, We Are One News.
Here's a quick look at some of today's headlines. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos is finally attending a presidential debate. The thing is, it's just going to be between him and Labor leader Calyodi de Guzman. El Shaddai spiritual advisor, retired Bishop Teodoro Bacani, slams the endorsement made by brother Mike Velarde. Bacani says Velarde's endorsement of the BBM Sara tandem is only personal and not El Shaddai's. And Metro Manila stays under Alert Level 2 until the end of February. And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us again later at 11 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.